Hello, my name is Carles Navarro and I work for Keysight. I'm working in CENTRIC as the work package leader for work package 5, which centers around testing and evaluation of AI air interface technologies.
Hello, my name is Alejandro Villena, and I work with Carles in the Work Package 5 representing Keysight, more in the technical aspect and the AI implementation.
Yeah, so as you know, in Centric, we are trying to develop artificial intelligence-empowered techniques for the air interface of future 6G communications. Our role as Keysight in the project and also in Work Package 5 is that we would like to develop the necessary technologies and techniques to assess how these techniques are actually performing. One thing that is interesting about this work is that as it's presented in the vision of 6G by the European Commission, 6G should not only deal with improving the technical capabilities of the networks, but the networks should also contribute to some societal values. So rather than just focusing on the classical key performance indicators that we use to assess the performance of wireless networks nowadays, we are also trying to focus on key value indicators. These are measures that should give us an idea of how much 6G networks are actually contributing to some societal key values. This could be key values such as inclusion, availability of a network connection worldwide, etc. So that's something that is quite challenging, but where we think that also artificial intelligence can help in making 6G networks actually being a good thing for society and not just faster and better connection than we are used to.
During the last year, the beginning of this, we're focusing on enabling AI in the physical layer, more specifically in the air interface, and bringing an ecosystem of hardware and software testing capabilities that can allow new technologies to basically emerge and validate their availability and feasibility in the field. We have ongoing collaboration, a huge one with the University of Malaga called CG Sandbox, where we have access to real deployed networks in the center of Malaga. We also have a lot of equipment that can be played around, and we have a lot of partners that are actually interested in developing their proof of concept for this AI, artificial intelligence in the air interface.
Yes, and as Alejandro was saying, I think it's very interesting that we are able to join together two of the projects in the SNS JU, like 6G Sandbox and CENTRIC, where in this case, one of the concepts that has been developed in the CENTRIC project, a neural receiver that NVIDIA has been working with, we are able to bring it into the 6G Sandbox testbed and try to assess experimentally whether this receiver is indeed providing gains with respect to the classical techniques that we used to use in the past. Well, I think we expect to be able to assess experimentally further techniques, but maybe Alejandro will say something about that a bit later. Also, we are planning to not only assess techniques experimentally, but to develop a framework for testing and performance assessment of generally air interface and in particular air interface techniques that rely on artificial intelligence models. It's interesting because compared to classical techniques, there are a lot of new aspects that come into play, such as what amount of data are we using to train a model, how often does a model need to be retrained, what is the overhead of enabling online training of these models, for instance, and also how to bring it into practice in a commercial system. It's a lot of challenges, and probably we will not be able to deal with all of them in the short time frame of the project, but hopefully we can make important steps in that direction.
Yeah, something. Main challenge in this new environment that is developing and is arising from the 6G community is that we have to throw out of the window what we know about testing and validating and sharing, channel models and performance quotas that we have to meet. We have to develop new ways to validate all of these techniques that we don't know what they're actually going to be in the future, right? And there are every day there are companies and academia coming with new solutions that we expect to be ready for the validation of these new technologies.
Well, I think CENTRIC is very important in all dimensions. I mean, personally, for me, it's a very exciting project, and it has given me the chance of getting into contact with some of the top researchers in the field of artificial intelligence for wireless communications, which personally I find very exciting. I think it's very important for Keysight as well to be involved in such projects because we maybe don't know yet to which extent, but certainly artificial intelligence is something that is coming sooner or later, right? And we need as a company to be ready to have solutions that can test and validate these technologies. Then I think also CENTRIC and all the accompanying projects in the SNS joint undertaking are really important in order to foster cooperation between European industry, academia, research centers, etc., to make sure that the companies working in Europe and based in Europe have a strong position to enter the 6G market, and to make sure that we can still be at the forefront of research and commercialization of future 6G technologies. Definitely these type of programs and these type of projects are a very important step in that direction.